Alrighty, it's Drew coming to another comic book review. We are back with another review. I just wanted to do a review of this book, Rat City, that came out for Image maybe about 2 months ago, and then another issue came out last month. And I bought both issues. I bought one not knowing when it released. I just bought it, and it kind of just sat around in my stack, and I didn't read it. And then I bought issue 2 knowing that I had issue 1. Again, I didn't read it. I don't know why I didn't read it. I have no idea why I didn't read it. Sometimes I'll buy some books, and they kind of sit there for a minute. But anyways, I went ahead and read both of these books finally. I'm not sure in my brain why I did not give it a chance sooner. I'm not sure. It's kind of like getting writer's block, or you just wasn't in the mood, or you're just focused on the series that you're reading. Anyways, Rat City, I decided to read it. This is through Image Comics, and this is through I believe, is through the same universe as Spawn, but this is not written by Todd McFarlane, or Todd McFarlane. This is written by Schultz, Carlos, Ramos. Anyways, let's get to what the hell this is about. This is Rat City. This is issue 1 here. That's one of the covers. This is issue 2. Look at that. That looks fire. Look at that. Look at that. I like that cover. That cover looks cool. He looks at a combination of Spawn and Deathstroke. Anyways, I was reading it. It's about this group. There was a group. It was like an organization that's ran by the government. Some type of military force or some type of law enforcement. I don't know exactly what they are, but it was very hard to keep up with that first issue 1 because there was a lot of chaos going on. There was nothing but chaos. Killing and fighting and wars and boom, bow, a lot of explosions, a lot of stuff going on. And then it finally got to the point where it wanted to tell us the actual story, instead of it just being a bunch of action. So these guys, they end up getting severely injured, damaged, lost limbs, lost arms, legs, and all kinds of stuff during the battle. And then a secret, I'm trying to think what they were called. I literally just read it yesterday. There was a group, they took them in. It was like a secret group, and they fused robotic limbs on them, and then they had this thing called, I think it's called nanonites or something. Nanonites. It's like an enhancement for the humans that were severely destroyed and injured, and it gave them a boost of strength. Anyways, they let them free. Their arms, the robotic limbs actually became like part of them. Like, it's not like it was supposed to be like a prosthetic, but it's like it infused into their bones. So they're like walking around like regular. They end up being regular citizens, having jobs and stuff like that. So anyways, something happened where the power was disrupted or something, or corrupted or something, and it caused an issue between the characters, or people in the book, as far as the characters that were a part of that program, that had the prosthetic limbs, the robots, the robotic legs and arms. Well, the organization that put it on them got scared after all this happened, and told them they have to get an upgrade, and said, "Hey, we need y'all to come back in here." But there was another person that was involved, knew more about what happened, was trying to get in contact with the friend of a friend, and they went back. The two guys, they were friends. They went back up there to the organization to get this so-called upgrade. Well, the leader that runs that organization was panicked, so he wanted to give him an upgrade, but it was going to be different because they was afraid this was, whatever happened was tied to this. And they go back in there, and I'm trying not to be overspoiled, but they give the guy a shot. The guy's like, "Why am I getting the needle? I thought I was getting the upgrade." Anyways, the guy had that was in there had this. He lost his mind. He completely fused up and got really big and started losing it. His friend, which is the main character, was waiting in the lobby for his turn to get his upgrade. He had his phone. His phone was going. His friend's phone was going off. The person on the outside that knew what was going on was trying to call the friend, but he didn't answer his friend's phone. So then, when the guy was disrupted, he noticed all the guards coming in, and he said, "What the hell's going on?" And then next thing you know, his friend is in there like losing his mind, killing people and doing all this crazy stuff because whatever they did to him or whatever he had going on internal. But there was more internal and it looked like, I don't know, like I can't say exactly what it is. They say it's like a spirit. It could be from Spawn. I have no idea. But there's something that's going on with them, more internal and external, some type of power. It's more than just what's in the organization or the corruption. There's more to it, more spiritual, more from the bottom up, and that's why it got, that's where it got very interesting, because I was confused with all the chaos at the beginning. Then it turned into, okay, now we're getting to what we need to talk about, and we get to what we need to hear about is what is happening to these people. And still, right now, I don't know what's happening. It's shifting into that direction of what's happening, but it's giving us bits and pieces right now. But these people are more than what they know, and they're starting to feel it. They're starting to see it. They're starting to catch on to it. Anyways, this turns out to be a really good, interesting story. The art is really good. The characters are, I think they're well thought of. I think I'm going to continue reading this. I'm going to go into issue 3. I think issue 3 comes out either this week or next week. And I'm definitely going to continue reading Rat City. I'd recommend it as well. If you have not read it, if you've never even heard of it, it's time that you hear about it. It's time that you go ahead and read it. Rat City. Not sure why it's called Rat. Maybe it's RAT stands for something. But anyways, all right.